Blightbound is a dungeon crawler developed by Romeo Games, who created the Great Awesome Knots and Swords and Soldier 2 games. In it, you and two other heroes are tasked with fighting the Shadow Titan in the dungeon laced with traps and some easy puzzles within its insurrection. Here, the gameplay is solid feeling, with a lot of depth thanks to the three classes of warrior, assassin, and of course the healer. The combat is the meat of the game and pretty intuitive with one caveat. The game is designed with multiplayer in mind, and the single player needed a bit more love. It's a mixture of a beat 'em up and hack and slash game like Dragon's Crown. Difference is it has a slower pace compared to the frantic speed of Vanillaware's offering. When played with either matchmaking or a friend is where the game shines, but if played as a single player experience, it's pretty tough. Having AI as a healer isn't ideal, and the other roles can be inconsistent, from being overpowered combat wise to slowly falling players as they're hacked to bits by the enemy. The positives for this game is the loot system, which is based on the difficulty of each instance the game provides. As usual, there is a hub, which is called an encampment, when you can upgrade weapons, talk to NPCs, and even trade with them. Graphics and presentation give it a dark fantasy look, and looks like something out of an Adult Swim cartoon that's an action game. The sprite work is reminiscent of Vanillaware games such as Dragon's Crown or Odin's Spear. This might be not as fluid, but it has its own distinct Western flair. The performance of the game was solid on my PS5. PS4 would probably run the same, but wasn't able to test. The music was appropriately gloomy. The game isn't particularly story heavy, but is much more lore and atmosphere heavy. To unlock a particular class of story, you'll need to complete missions in a certain order, where you'll learn each of their motivations and background. There is some lore on the game's official website, but the overall focus is on its flavor. Conclusion. Overall, Blightbound is a good game with other players. The single player experience has nothing to write about. It has a lot of potential and loot to grind for. It's just that the AI issues and lack of narrative may not be for some players. This game is where mechanics are king.
We are Blightbound.